Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the BigSin Podcast. I'm your host, Sinji. With me, my co-host, Big Tone Son,
Yo,
and Urbe.
What it up?
What he do? Fuck.
Yeah, switch it up. Do something different. The new words, nah, I mean.
Alright, the segment that starts it all. What grinded my gears this week? Or in this case, in the last 3 weeks, because I think it's been a couple weeks. Anyone
Yeah, it's
got
like
any
2 weeks.
anything started off?
I guess I could spark that thing on off.
Yeah, spark it up, but don't hog it.
I'm a hog it, because
No, don't
I'm
hog it,
a
bro.
hogger. Like Frogger. No, but anyway,
It's fucking dumb.
so I'm installing this new microwave, right? Mind you, it's the same microwave, same brand, same everything. It's just newer. It might got a new logo on it. But they decide to change all the mounting brackets and all the framework with it. So now I gotta go through, remeasure holes, drill everything, when all I had to do was just put it up there. And because they switched from like a three-prong one in the back to hanging on to a two-prong one, so it just messed me all up. Ate up my time, hurt me, made me cry a little bit.
Did it hurt?
Yeah, it took like couple hours, well, 2 hours to get it right, and then the holes didn't match up exactly, so then I had to re-drill some more holes. Luckily, I had a nice tool set I had got during Black Friday, so it made it easier.
Alright, okay. Alright, so I had an interesting encounter at a McDonald's the other day. 'Cause they got my order wrong, so I had to go in to get it fixed, blah blah blah. Whatever. Shit happens. And this lady was weird, man. Like, she was already fucking weird. And then she goes on this. You ever run into someone who goes into long tangent to explain something that you didn't ask about?
yes.
Yes, it's like what you're doing now, but keep going.
You know what? I got a different grinds my gears. You ever play with someone who's a piece of shit?
Yes, you're also included in that as well.
Hey man, that's how I know Irby's a piece of shit.
Now, but continue your
Anyways,
story.
the lady's ordering. I believe it was
Did
a
they forget the
Sprite.
pickles?
No, hell no. Hell,
Oh,
oh my
okay.
god. She's ordering a Sprite, but she's like, but no ice. And the lady said, okay, I was like, yeah, I don't want ice because the it tastes dirty. And it's like, the ice tastes dirty? No, the ice doesn't taste dirty, but the ice that the water's made from, the water the ice comes from is dirty. So that tastes dirty. So that's why I don't want the ice in my Sprite, because the ice is gonna melt and then the dirty water is gonna get in my soda and it's gonna taste dirty. So yeah, it's dirty water. And I was like, bro, move the fuck out of my way. I want my food. Don't nobody asked about why you didn't want the ice. They said okay.
Yeah.
Tone.
Oh, I'm
Uh,
freezing.
Actually, you know what? My gears actually goes into the topic I want to talk about today, and that would be video games grind my gears. More or
Damn.
less, video game companies grind my gears. Um, yeah, I'm sick. I'm just sick and tired of playing full price. I'm sick and tired of paying these game companies to be a beta tester. Like, I haven't been able to play Cyberpunk for 3 fucking weeks because the update they put out apparently broke the game, and then they have another update to fix the update, and the damn game is still broken. So it's like, why did I give you $60 for this goddamn game if I can't even really play it right now because I'm gonna lose a bunch of data and shit? So yeah, that's kind of what grinded my gears.
Hmm. I can
Okay.
dig it.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Um. Quick question, little off topic. I want to get back into games, but quick
answer.
question before I forget. I already asked Derby. Hey, Tone, did you happen to see what The Weeknd did to his face?
Uh, he's like, did he? It wasn't like all blood eaters up or some shit like that.
Just do me a favor, real quick. Grab your phone and Google it.
Okay.
Just real quick. Everyone, take a drink break or
Can we
something.
get some whole music? Do, 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 do. I'm gonna need you to step your whistle game up, sir.
Wait. Did he get plastic surgery?
Bruh.
I
So,
don't think
like,
he did,
I
but
don't know
it's
what
supposed
the
to be
hell he
like.
did. I really don't. All I'm saying is, there was really nothing wrong with the way the man looked like before.
I did read an article that said it was like a homage to his ex that got plastic surgery that made her like look funny or something, or I don't know if it's made her look funny, but like
Wait.
I
Are
get
you talking? Or are you talking about the one where he showed up at the VMAs with a beat up face?
no, he's talking about his face that's like
It looks like a
big
puffed up
ass
version of his.
cheeks,
Yeah.
yeah, big cheeks, and then all the other stuff.
God.
The funny thing is, a lot of people that are doing this stuff to themselves don't need it.
Yeah,
That sucks, but you know it is what it is. If
I
I
don't
feel
think he
like
actually did it
that's a
though.
sign of him not being happy. So I feel like people should be prepared for the worst, or like people close to him should be trying to help him.
Well, you remember that kid? Fuck was his name? His name was Houston. He came out like 2003, 2004 with that song. I like that.
Yeah,
Apparently, that motherfucker was so unhappy, or he's having some kind of mental issue. He dug his eye out with a spoon while he was on tour.
oof. Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
that's
that,
awful.
I just wanted to discuss that because it was current, and we are a current event podcast now.
Current
But
events.
I read this article, and the article kind
You
of got me
read?
upset. Yeah, I read sometimes if I'm interested. It got me upset, and here's why it got me upset. The article was about a person who claimed that the PS5 has failed because the PS2 is better. And you guys want to know why he said the PS2 is better? Why the PS5 failed compared to the
I
PS2?
can't wait to hear this. Especially since the console's only been out for what, 3 months? But go ahead.
He
It'd take
insists
us 6 months to get it though.
he he insists that the PS5 is a failure because he felt the need to replay one of his old PS2 games. So the simple fact that he took his PS2, plugged it in, and played it was proof of the PS5's failure. And I was just like, I'm reading, I'm like, what? What?
Nani?
So because you wanted to feel nostalgic and play a fucking PS2 game, the PS5 is a what?
Yeah, don't
Bruh, you
make
know what?
sense.
You know what's scary about the age we live in? Idiots get to have an opinion. That's what's scary about the age we live in. Like, bro, kill yourself. No one fucking cares. No one gives a fuck about your opinion. Honestly. Like, geez Louise, Papa Cheese. I had the urge to go back
Ooh,
and play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas every single day, but that doesn't mean that the PS5 is a failure. To me, San Andreas is one of the greatest games of all time. So yes, I do want to go back and I do want to play it. But
I think you can
that
play it
also,
on the PS5, can't you? I know you can play it on the PS4.
actually, yeah, I can play it on my PlayStation 5.
Oh, but it's
I mean,
since it's a PlayStation 2
subtle
game,
flex.
you know.
yeah. So, but I
Not a flex.
mean,
You can do it on PS4 too, Irby. And you have a PS5.
for real, nigga, be quiet. You don't really know what he's talking about. always saying some
Shit.
goofy shit.
Damn.
But
Damn.
nah, yeah, like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, no, God. I hate people
Damn.
so
You ain't
much.
lying. I
My
hate them too
man said he
sometimes.
hates people.
Yeah, I hate people so much.
Yeah, but that was just I was just like, bro, like you're literally retarded. I get it.
I said maybe I could understand you said it failed because it wasn't able to meet the demand with the supply it had, but like,
Then yeah, in that case, then it failed to get into the hands of everyone who wanted it for a fair price. Because I'm sure a lot of
yeah,
people bought it for $1,000.
Yeah,
yeah,
but at the same time, you can't really blame Sony for that
No, I
because
blame the scalpers and like I
yeah,
I
you can blame.
blame I blame the forced online buying system because if they just did this in store where okay, you don't buy the console online, you buy your fucking ticket online and pick it up at the store, proving that you did it. And since it's limited to one person, if you're physically going to the store and like you have to like show ID or whatever, they can keep track of like, oh, he already bought one. I can't give you another one. We're just gonna have to give you a refund.
Well, another person that should be people that should get the blame too are the people that make the components for the Xbox and the PlayStation 5. Because I'm sorry, but you knew that these consoles were coming out. I'm pretty sure it's 2 to 3 years in advance before this pandemic hit. So you could have easily ramped up production. I have a feeling that's why um, the SSD, the reason why we don't have expanded hard drives right now for the PS5. I believe that's probably why too, because they don't have the components right now to make that shit work. It sucks, but and also you would think that in this day and age that if you're going to sell something that's as hot as a commodity as a console or even sneakers, clothing, like these websites would have an would have some type of security that would keep you from using a bot to order so many of these damn consoles, man. It's crazy.
No, it's like as far as technology has come for us as a society, it will always be flawed. There'll always be a way to get around it. There'll always be a way to hack it. There'll always be just someone fucking it up for everyone, and
You know what?
it is what it is. High
I,
risk,
I
high
feel
reward.
like a lot. I feel like a lot of these websites they are like a Target and Walmart. I feel like they do have the capability of have the capability to get that out software so that way these robots can't buy like 100 fucking PlayStation 5s for one person and they go out and scalp them. I just think they don't want to spend the money on it. I mean, at the
Uh,
end of the day, they don't care because they're still making the money off of selling the consoles. What the hell they care if you don't get a console? Oh well, just one dumb nigga got 32 of them.
did you hear about the guy, the YouTuber who got a 10-foot one though?
Yeah, well he made one.
And shit, 70 grand, bro. I think he just customized it. I don't know if he made it.
No, I'm pretty sure. At least from what I saw, I got the impression that he built it.
All right, because like the only reason I say I don't know if he made it because like he would have to like know exactly what's inside a PS5 to make it work, I guess, or unless he just made it a PS5 exterior and
Yeah, but I mean, also they did a complete teardown of the PlayStation 5s that you can find that video on YouTube. They completely tore it down, so I'm pretty sure they also. I mean, yeah. Plus you can also find out the specs on the console and find out exactly what's inside as well. So you can figure out a way to get those specs, or if you're someone who is good at building shit like that, or who can build shit like that, you basically money.
Fair enough.
Shit, I remember when I was in eighth or ninth grade, I knew a guy who built a fucking supercomputer, and I sat right down next to him as he hacked into the school's fucking files. He could go in and change anything he wanted to. Just
Mm.
built a supercomputer. Like, every time I go over there, he was getting a new part. He was putting all the shit together. Just so happened the one day I go over there, he goes, "Yo, Tone, come down to the basement real quick." Go downstairs to the basement. This motherfucker start hitting damn keyboards. Boom. He's pulling up motherfuckers we know grades and shit. I was like, oh shit.
Yo, can
You
you
know what I
change
mean?
mine?
Nah, hell nah. Cause I mean, even back then they could detect that this shit got hacked and someone went and changed that shit. But yeah, man, I mean, if you got the
Can you
mind to
change
do it, you
his? I
got
don't like him.
you got the smarts to do it, you can do it.
It's just a matter of learning coding and things like that. A lot of things technology wise, it's not really you need the intelligence to do it. You just need to know how. A lot of things in life is just learning. It's not like you need to be this fucking genius to do
Yeah,
certain
I mean,
things.
if you got a feel for it, then you money. I mean, shit, Michael Jackson, he constantly had music in his head, couldn't get it out. So nigga went and expressed that shit, and look what he became. You know?
Became a monster. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Um, so Super Bowl tonight. You guys rooting for anyone in particular?
Nope.
I just hope both teams have fun.
I just hope both teams have fun, he says.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Pat Mahomes is a black quarterback, so of course I kind of hope he wins a second ring. But he's also a division rival, so at the same time he can go to hell.
It's bittersweet.
I
It's
I would
bittersweet.
I would like to see the statistics on like back-to-back Super Bowl champions because I don't think I've ever seen one in my lifetime.
Then you have
Or
Tom Brady.
well, I feel like he always wins one then loses one, or he comes
Yeah,
back like the next day or something. I mean next year. Well, yeah, you're probably right. Maybe Tom. I don't know.
because they won what? Didn't they win three? I think they either won three in a row or they won 3 and 4 years back in early 2000s.
You're
Back when they
right.
had Teddy Bruschi and shit.
Which,
Yeah, I
if they won 3 and 4 years,
see. I
one of them
wouldn't.
had to be back to back.
Yeah, I ain't I didn't really follow that closely then. So I guess.
Didn't he
But yeah,
just do it recently too? I think they won
Um,
two.
not
I think they won 2 years in a row.
not that I remember.
yeah,
I
I'm
know
not.
they were
I'm
in their
not sure
back to
about
back
that.
and then they lost to because they won because they played.
Didn't they beat the Seahawks and then they turned around and they beat who else? Who the fuck else did they beat the Seahawks and then they beat the Falcons.
Boy,
I think.
well,
I don't remember.
I thought
I didn't really pay attention.
yeah, I would say because I thought like the Eagles was in between that and then they lost and then came back.
Hmm. Shit, man. I
I'm
don't
not
even know
sure.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't even damn who wins. My team ain't in it, so I don't care.
Damn. That's not very
Dang on chill.
sportsmanship like of you.
Well, shit. Listen. I'm not for rooting for another team, man. I'm loyal to my squad.
Shoot.
Whatever I do, I
Loyalty.
love my squad. Is that what it is, Tone? That's the theme song, the anthem. They don't
What?
make it fuck everybody. The love. You never heard the Love My Squad song? Oh shit.
No.
Nah,
I don't know what the hell you talking about.
must be a new kid thing.
Yeah, it's definitely not one of the like new stuff. I don't even know who actually sings the song, but like I knew it was like popular a couple years back. It's like just I don't know for the squad. I think it was a 2K song. That's why I'm surprised you don't know it.
Yeah, when I play sports games, I play with the volume off.
Damn.
Mm.
Nigga said, fuck the music.
Even in the startup menu.
Well, yeah, because usually I'm watching at the same time I'm watching like a YouTube video or like Family Guy or some shit like that on Hulu or some shit.
Yep. Just mindlessly beating people while watching TV.
It'd be
The
like that, man.
disrespect.
Disrespectful. Not even paying attention to them.
Yeah, when Carlos found out about that, he was pretty pissed.
That guy was lagging.
Was I?
Yeah, you and
Yeah,
Sheldon didn't take too kindly to that.
when he was getting beat playing Mortal Kombat. I remember the story.
Yeah, like to be fair, I didn't have a main. So can't be too pissed about losing to something wasn't even good at.
That's not what I heard.
You know, everyone I work with has a habit of like rearranging the story to suit their needs for comedic effect. And so it's not funny if I tell the truth. I'm like, well, fuck you then.
Well, dang.
All right, so
Nah,
that was
yo,
everything
he,
I would.
this nigga will legit get mad if you change one word. Like if he said to the and you say something like going to the, oh, he gonna like, no, I didn't say that.
No,
Like, all
no,
right,
no,
bro,
no, no.
damn.
See, another thing. Changing up a story to make it funnier. This nigga be changing whole fucking details to completely change the dynamic of a story.
The what?
Dynamic.
Oh, okay.
Nigga, the shell of the story's still there. Just God forbid if you change a little bit of it.
Dog, it's like, you just like. Fuck, I wish I had an example, damn it, Tony. It would be like, fuck. Alright, I'll come up with something later. I talked about everything I wanted to talk about. What'd you guys have?
I don't really have nothings.
Oh, okay. So this, like I said, we're doing the grind my gears joint. I have gotten to the point in my life. I have I've become completely jaded with video games. Like I've been playing video games for 30 goddamn years. It's just something that's been a part of my entire existence, and I'm just saddened to see the state that this industry is in. Like it's not consumer friendly. I don't give a damn what a developer says. Not even a developer, because I can't put this on the developers. I don't give a damn what a company says. They're not about the gamers. They're not about games. They're about money. They're absolutely about the money. They could care less if their game works or if or what they're implementing is something that should be implemented, because at the end of the day, all they care about is you spending your hard-earned money on microtransactions. That's all they care about. Like I like how companies try to justify charging charging consumers an extra $10 for games because the cost of development is going up. Okay, I get the cost of development is going up, but also you're making money hand over foot with microtransactions. So you telling me that those microtransactions can't cover the cost of production? It does not make sense to me whatsoever. But and so you claim that you're putting all this extra money into these games, but yet we get these lackluster games that don't work. We're basically paying the company to be a beta tester when the company should be paying us to test their games. Like Cyberpunk, it's just, like that game is just, man, that's got to be one of the biggest disappointments ever. Every year, 2K, it's the same fucking thing every goddamn year. The game comes out broken because no one tests the goddamn game. They don't pay anyone to test their game, and then they sit there and they tweak it all year long, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. The game never gets better. Madden is just a reskin every fucking year. The just the basic offensive and defensive shit doesn't work. Uh, the game just solely relies on broken canned animations. Another thing that pisses me off is how these companies will put out these bare bone. They will put out bare bones games. Not like it used to be back in the day where you would buy a game and it would just have so much shit to do, so many features. Now they cut all that shit out and they expect you to spend the extra $30 to $40 on a fucking season pass or other DLC bullshit, and then that's just dumbed the fuck down. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I honestly believe that there should be more class action lawsuits against these motherfuckers when they lie and say, "Oh, well, this is going to be able to do this, this is going to be able to do that," and fundamentally it does not work. Because you're telling me that the way you're wording these things is you're making me believe that when this game is released that day that I'm going to be able to do all this shit, not 2, 3 years down the road. Because by then I done already moved on. I don't want to play that game by then. Maybe I might go back and revisit it, but 9 times out of 10, no, I won't. So I believe that, yeah, I believe more class action lawsuits absolutely should be brought up. I believe that the Better Business Bureau absolutely should have to step in because this shit is getting absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It seems like every game is live service now where, yeah, you know what, we know this shit don't work. Let's just throw this bullshit out and we'll fix it later. And then the fixes that they make just break the game even more. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, no, that goes. I actually was reading an article about how the Assassin's Creed people, players are mad because of the microtransactions in the game.
It's getting out of hand with these microtransactions, bro. Like, listen, I understand you're in the business of making money. Okay, I understand that. But damn, do you have to charge me microtransactions for every fucking thing? It, it's just,
Like,
it's a shame, man. It really is.
yeah,
It's sad.
like I can understand if they have like a skin or something, and it's like, oh, you can get it now and pay for it, or you can, you know, earn it through like playing. If you want to pay for it because you can't wait, that's fine. But like some of the stuff they do is just crazy ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, all right, I give you an example. So over the weekend, I spent some time with my son, and he has Call of Duty Cold War. So he saw a weapon skin that he really liked. It was basically had the Miami Heat color scheme on it. He really wanted it. I was like, listen, bro. I mean, you don't play this game enough like that for me to spend the money to get that. And I think that skin that pack was like $20. I'm not spending $20. You can get a couple colors that aren't available in the regular damn game. I'm not doing that. And I'm sitting there thinking like, and then like 10 minutes later, he calls me back to the living room. He goes, "Why? I tried to recreate this gun as best I could." I was just sitting there like, why wouldn't Activision give you the choice of more colors to customize your gun? It don't make any sense. And I was like, oh yeah, no, it does make sense. Why would they give you that option when they can just charge you $20 for the fucking skin? Because they know motherfuckers are gonna pay for it.
Yeah,
And the thing is, it's never gonna get better because gamers they don't. It's very rare that gamers come together and use their voices, and well, not necessarily use their voices, but they
take a stance and stand and say we don't want to pay
Yeah,
anymore, and then put the
by using their
voice
money.
to action. Yeah,
You have to fight the power with your wallet. You know what I mean? Like I said, YouTubers are a big problem with that because yeah, they'll go and like they were bashing Madden 21 all summer long. They bashed Madden 21, right? Especially the one dude I watch. Yet he still bought the game, and I think he even still plays it. So how are you going to sit here and bash his fucking game? Yet you still bought it. You put money in EA's pocket, and yet, and I think, and like I said, I still believe he's playing it. It doesn't make any sense, bro. It doesn't. I said I'm over. I'm over video game companies in general.
yeah, I hear that.
You know, that's why I appreciate companies or like GameStop, because if GameStop is still around in the next 10, 15 years, I'm not buying any more brand new video games. I'll wait 6 months to get them shits used because I'm not putting money in that company's pocket. I'm
Oh,
putting
but
money
like,
back
come
into
on, you can't
GameStop.
you can't be okay with GameStop.
I mean, don't
GameStop's
get me
just as
wrong,
bad as fucking these
yes,
companies.
yeah, yes they are, but also GameStop doesn't make games.
No, but GameStop will turn around and sell you a console and then give you give it back the next day. It'll give you like $200 for it and sell that shit for 300.
No, well, I never said GameStop wasn't the devil, but also I don't want to put money. I don't want to put money in these big wigs' pockets if you're trying to sell me a game that says it does this and does that and it don't. Or you're trying to sell me a $60 game that's completely bare and devoid of anything that you said it was supposed to have, and then you turn around and you want to charge me $30, $40 for some shit that should have already been in the game. You
Well,
might as well just
the
start.
problem
You might
is,
as well just start selling games for $100 at that point. Then
don't tempt them. They will. The problem is these companies create so much hype and I we buy them first day instead of just waiting for a review. Yeah, honestly, everyone should just stop buying games first day and wait to see if it's what you thought. But I've never really. There's only a hand I can count in. I can count on one hand games I've bought and were like completely disappointed in, and like it's just if you like the game enough, there won't be a problem with it. Like, all right, so Division. I didn't really like Division that much, but it wasn't a bad game. The first Division, it wasn't a bad game. It just wasn't something. It reminded me too much of Destiny, and I was already burnt out from Destiny. That like I didn't care for the Division. So once I beat it, I was done with it. No Man's Sky was the biggest fucking letdown ever, and I got a refund for it. It was all good. That is the only game I have bought, and I've bought like I say there's 300 and fucking 25 games in my library. I bought at least half of them, at least. And it's just, it is what it is. Consumers need to know what they're into, what they're going to enjoy, and if it's something that's going to be groundbreaking, like No Man's Sky or like Cyberpunk, consumers need to learn not to buy day one. That's just
oh,
that's just it.
I can reel off a bunch of games. 2K17, 18, 20, 21. Uh, um, God, Madden '06.
But people play them, bro.
Madden 06.
It's not like they're it's not like they're flopping. People are still buying them and playing them and enjoying them. So like there's got to be some redeemable quality in them that the vast majority of the community finds redeemable and enjoyable.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
nowadays people like I said, people will buy these games to stream them just to make money. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I still do enjoy Cyberpunk, but I also can't help to feel disappointed that the shit barely works. I should like the game still crashes every 2 fucking hours. It completely takes you out the game. You're just like, man, fuck this. I don't want to keep doing this shit.
At
It
that
completely
point,
takes you out the immersion of the game.
I would say, as someone who's already invested in the game, just put that shit on the shelf until they completely fix it.
That's basically what I did. Well, I had no choice because I remember when the game first came out. If your save file, I think, was bigger than 8 GB or some shit like that, the game just automatically deleted itself. So I had to stop playing because of that. And then I stopped playing it for a while because the game kept crashing. Eventually, I went back. The crashing wasn't as bad, but it was still crashing a lot for me. So then this latest update, I don't remember what the bug was, but it was game breaking. So I had stopped playing it. So then they put out a patch to fix that patch, and it was the same damn thing. It was still that they never fixed anything. It was still game breaking. So now I can't play that. And 2K, I can't play 2K because they have a glitch where it's completely deleting your mod player. So I can't even play 2K now. So I can't do anything except play Call of Duty.
Mm, that's the way they wanted you to play it.
Or
I
not.
think another thing is sports developers need to realize that we don't need a new sports game every year.
You know what? And I agree with everyone. Well, a lot of everybody that says it needs to be a free to play game. I will gladly play. I will gladly pay a subscription to play that. I will gladly pay a subscription for that game.
Nah, man. Charge me the
Lay down
60
the fuck.
bucks.
Nah, nah.
Charge me the 60 bucks because here's what's going to happen, bro. You're going to go into a fucking you're going to swirl into a hole where you're going to all right, let's say $5 to play this shit. That's the only way, $5 max, that you wind up spending. And this is as if it's a monthly fee. $60 throughout the course of the year to fund this game. They're using the money you spend right away to fund the next shitty game they're gonna put out. If they put everyone in a subscription, it ain't gonna work out. Like they have no funding
No,
for the
I'm
next game.
talking. No, I'm talking about you make the game free to play, right? So if you want to play, if you're just a person that just wants to do like the association mode, okay, then you can make that free. Then I can understand if you charge us for crossovers, jump shots, hairstyles and clothes and shit like sneakers and shit like that. Okay, that I understand you charge us for that. So now if you want to go and you want to play in the park, or if you want to play in or if you want to play in the pro am, then yeah, okay, well let's charge you I don't know $60 a year so you can do that shit. All right, bet. So now you don't have to put out a brand new game every year. You're basically just updating the game. That's all you got to do. So you're not supporting let's say 2K21 because I think they completely stopped supporting next gen because no one's even playing next gen anymore. They all went back to the PS4 to Xbox One, or they all went back to NBA 2K20. So instead of 6 months after you put a game out and you're not solely focusing on that, you're focusing on the next one. You have that whole team of developers focusing on this one game, and you're doing your best to try to perfect that.
Bro, there are developers not in this country that do that without the subscription. They don't put out a game every year. They just update the roster every year, do the updates that they need to do, and it's you're paying. They're paying the same amount as we are. They're just probably enjoying their game a lot better. That's what I'm saying. You
So
don't need a monthly subscription. We just need people who care about their consumers.
but they don't. That's the thing that they
Hey
don't.
man,
I mean, you
that just boils down to us as consumers and us as people and it's our biggest problem here is that we don't take action as people. The closest we have gotten to taking action as people in a long time was the Black Lives Matter movement, and we even did that wrong.
And I'll even use this as an example too. GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. GTA 5
Has seen three consoles in its life.
with GTA Online. I mean, don't get me wrong. It can be fun. I mean, when you run into motherfuckers who will go in their pocket and spend real world money to get shark cards just to fuck with people, yeah, that is absolutely annoying. I mean, Carlos, how many times have we run into griefers? But also, how many times have we run into people that have actually saved us from griefers?
Nigga,
You
I
know what I
can't
mean?
recall any.
Well, remember that one time it was just me and you doing the Doomsday heist, and those guys kept fucking with us. But then the dude came up and with that big ass Avengers, I think it's called, the one that I have,
Yeah.
and killed those guys that were messing with us so we could finish that setup mission.
Bro, that's because they were fucking with him before they were fucking with us.
They still helped us out though.
I'm just saying, bro.
But
Like that's my
but
example. That's my example of a story that leaves out a whole dynamic. That nigga didn't give a shit about us. That nigga wanted payback.
look, did he help us out or not? Regardless,
Shit, barely. Nigga could have grabbed the vehicle and drove it for me.
look, he still helped us out at the end of the day. This motherfucker, he's so fucking nitpicky.
Bro,
Anyway,
I'm just saying, bro.
um, they
Details are important.
when those modes first, how do we even know they were messing with them? They came out of nowhere.
Nah, dog. You
We were
see it on
doing
the
our own thing.
you see it on the screen when someone saw players kill another player.
I'll be paying attention to that shit. We in the middle of a doomsday heist. I'm trying to get this money.
Nah,
But
nigga. I
anyway,
pay GTA Online. I pay attention to all chaos nearby.
okay. Anyway, that's devoid of the point. When these games first came out, they had ways. I even found guides on YouTube that showed you how to make $1 million within the first couple of days of playing online. Right. So Rockstar gets wind of this, completely changes how much money is paid out to for doing certain missions and shit like that. And they did the same thing with Red Dead Redemption 2. The best way to make money in Red Dead Redemption 2 was to hunt and fish. But then they went and nerfed how much money you got off of that, just so that way they could make money off of selling you the gold bars or making money off of selling those shark cards. That's just a scumbag. That's just scummy as hell. Like I said, I understand that you're in the business to try to make money, but you're really going to push us that far to spend real world money to buy shark cards? First of all, not everyone has the disposable income like that. And when GTA 5 first came out, I damn sure didn't have it. And when I did have it, I didn't want to spend it. It's like I'm
And you
not
shouldn't.
spending.
It's your right
Yeah,
not to
I'm
spend
not.
it. But what you're like completely disregarding is you loved GTA 5 and I think you loved Red Dead 2, story wise.
I, yeah, I like both stories. I'd rather play the stories than play online.
The money they're getting from these microtransactions fund the next games, which if you're pulling out successful bangers like that, then by all means you deserve the money that people are willing to give you.
Listen, I'm not completely against the shark cars or selling the gold bars. I get it. You don't have to buy them. You do what you got to do. But don't also limit the money that I can make in the game just to push me towards buying them. I don't mind I never mind the grinding in the game. Don't mind it at all. But don't make it to the point where the
I hate
grind just is.
grinding.
Don't push me to the point where the grind is just you just made it 10 times harder for me because you want me to spend 50 real world dollars just to get $1 million in GTA money. So at the end of the day, what when you shut down those servers, what do I get for that? It's the same thing with Madden Ultimate Team and NBA 2K My Team. You got people spending thousands of dollars a week on packs for for these ultra rare cars, and they don't carry over to next year. So now you're basically just repeating the cycle over and over and over again. Or like in 2K, I think in 2K19 at one point I had 400,000 VC, and that is from playing my career games. That's from playing the association mode. I accumulated all that. You telling me I can't at least have half or at least a third or even a fourth of my VC get carried over to the next one? Like, come on, man. Like, that's to me that's demoralizing, bro. Not only that, but then when I make a mod player, first of all, if you're in the NBA and you can't make a goddamn fast break layup, you shouldn't be in the NBA. Period. You shouldn't play ball at all if you can't make a wide open fast break layup. And I'm starting off with a character at a 60. And they know people are going to be like, fuck this. Nah, let me at least buy the $100 version of this game so I can get my little 100,000 VC and at least bump my guy up to a 75. Or let me go ahead and let me drop this little $100, get this 450,000 VC and get my guy to an 85 instantly. It's all pay to win. I don't know. I don't like the pay to win model because it's not fair. Because not a lot of people can afford to do the play to win game. At one point, I couldn't do it. So if I made a guy and he was a 60 overall, yeah, I had to deal with that. I had to grind that out, and it's not fun when you jump in the park on the very first day and your guy's only you've been playing for 10 hours that day, so you got your guy to like a 65, maybe a 70. But now you're going up against guys who spent that extra $100 to get their guy to an 85, and these motherfuckers are already damn near a 90, and you're just getting smoked on the park. That shit ain't fun. And a lot of people are turned off by that shit. Like, yo, fuck this shit. I'm not doing it. Like I said, I get it. You want to make your money, but at least try to make it fair for everybody. Don't make it pay to win. That's not fair.
I mean, I get it. I agree. But, like, at some point, it's got to be the consumer's fault as well for continuing to buy it. That's the only reason they keep doing it, because people keep buying it. So, in actuality, you're speaking for the people, and the people are like, well, I got the money, so fuck you. Hell, the same people you're speaking for are giving the streamers the money to do it. You know what I mean? So like I don't know. It's good. There's a balance, and we gotta find the right one maybe. But like obviously what's going on right now is not working. Like developers have proven that like things can be different. God of War proved that we can get a complete game without DLC. This Japanese fucking company made a baseball game where the roster is always being updated and shit like that. They don't make a game every year. They just focus on updating their game so that it's enjoyable by their consumers. Like it's possible to do these things. We just need developers who are willing to do them.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy that games like the Batman series, God of War, The Last of Us. Like, I'm so happy that these single player narrative driven games do so well, because companies like EA, who were solely focused on making multiplayer games just so that way they can beat you over the head with microtransactions, prove them wrong. Because I remember years ago reading an article where EA was saying that they didn't really want to do single player games anymore because that wasn't the future of gaming. So then they put out single or multiplayer only games like Star Wars Battlefront, the very first Titanfall, and those games didn't do that well. So yeah, not everyone is only in the multiplayer. To be honest with you, I prefer single player games. I like story driven games. Like I like those because I hate dealing with assholes online. To be honest with you, to me, sometimes playing online ain't fun. The only game I'm really willing to play online is Call of Duty. That's it.
I get that. I mean, I do enjoy multiplayer games. There are some games I refuse to play unless I'm with other people. So like some games like Rocket League, they are fun playing with friends. Like me playing with Irby and Steve. Irby and Steve, especially Steve's chaotic ass. We don't make the best team, but this shit makes for a funny fucking time. I'll tell you that much. It makes for a very entertaining 6 minutes, 6 to 7 minutes. It's only a 5-minute game. 5-minute rounds.
Say Steve be doing the most stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm about to score. Then here comes Steve knocking me and the ball out there. Like, oh, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted that goal. Well, damn, I wanted to score too.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This
don't-
shit's entertaining as hell, bro.
I really don't want to play GTA Online by myself because to me it's not fun. I really don't want to play. I don't really want to play sports games against anyone. I used to do it all the time. Used to go online and trash motherfuckers, but to me it's
You
just not
still do
fun.
that now?
I'd rather play with the homies and be
Talking
done
about,
with it.
don't quit, King. Nah.
No,
over.
damn well there was no way to win.
Shoot.
Oh, because you've never done that to me.
What?
I can say I've never done that to you.
Well, yeah, no, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Urban.
Okay.
What you
alright,
mean, bro?
Just so we're clarifying, I've never beaten you to the point where like I thought it was better for you to quit.
Shoot.
I don't think at anything.
Yeah, I know when to give up. I know when to
First of
concede.
all, I am not that good at anything to the point where I think I can make someone quit.
I used to be that good in the first Gears of War. Oh my God, those days were so funny. I remember one time me and my clan beat up on Ryan so bad, my man just turned off the whole Xbox. Nigga didn't play for the rest of the day, bro.
I can understand it. Damn. Beating up on the homie.
So there's another dude that I used to play ball with. He was talking all this shit saying he could beat my ass from MK10. Man, I beat that boy so bad. He said he just ripped the cord right out the wall. I said, damn.
That's
That's why I
unsafe
don't
to
play
consoles. Just saying,
Well,
guys,
my console, I ain't give a damn.
don't rip your cords off the wall. It's not safe.
That shit was hilarious because I hit him with a brutality, and he was like,
Yeah,
he,
that should be
he said
hilarious to set up.
he said he looked at the screen and he was like, I don't know what just happened. He said, man, I was so confused and pissed. I just ripped the cord out the wall.
That would just be a dream to set up. Which is funny because like my main, after you beat me, I actually got a main and couldn't get you to play me again.
Yeah, because all you do is cheese.
Yeah. That's all you do.
Nah, man.
No, that's all you do is cheese.
Nah, bro. Nah.
That's
Nate-
all you do is cheese.
He look up the
Jax
most
just has a
cheesiest
simply-
combos. And then
Actually, I didn't look up Jax. I kind of just.
he perfects them and then he whoops you and then talk about like, yeah, why you want to quit? You know why? You over there doing that little cheesy combo.
Nah,
Can I
dog.
get them number six?
All I'm trying to do is set up a brutality.
No, all he would do is do a ground pound, so I couldn't get anywhere near him. That's all he would do.
No, I do I do the Superman punch. I do the little beam thing. I do the grapple. It's just that the ground pound is what loses.
For?
The combination? It's been a while since I played. So
yeah, exactly.
the ground pound is like
cheese
forward, down, square for the ground pound.
Let me tell you something, man, 'cause
the Superman punch is back, forward, triangle.
He knew that if I got close to him, that I would do that combo, where I would bounce his ass off the ground and then basically set him up for like anywhere from an 11 to 30 hit combo. He knew I could pull that off.
So
So he would just do the.
we're
So he would
criticizing
just do.
we're
He would do
criticizing
the
me.
cheesiest shit.
We're criticizing me being cheap for avoiding a cheap combo.
Ain't no cheap combo, nigga. You know how many button inputs it takes to pull that off?
Yeah, I know how long it keeps me from doing shit.
Yeah, that's why it's a combo, nigga.
Exactly. Besides, I don't just spam one move. I know all of Jax's moves. You guys only get, you and Raymond only got hit with the ground pound multiple times because I was always trying to set you guys up for brutality. That's it. That's all there was.
Bro, you never hit me with a brutality.
Because you wouldn't let me get it
Never.
off.
Never hit me with a brutality.
You would not let me get it off, bro. Because like I would need to hit 3 ground pounds in succession in that round, and then hit an enhanced ground pound to get the brutality off for that for Jax. And then the brutality for Jax was just you lose your legs. That's all.
This guy.
Hey, listen, bro. I found a character I could work with, and I got good.
Niggas spam 1 or 2 moves.
Sir,
Oh,
I
you ain't gotta tell
I
me, I
effectively
know.
used 4 moves.
I know. I can tell you Carlos' combo before he even for no combo he finna do.
Go ahead, tell me. Tell me the combo. Tell me the combo. You know what?
Shit.
You're calling what I did cheese for what Tony was trying to do to me in Mortal Kombat.
Shit. Cheese.
So at some point, the definition of this has to change. If it's not cheese for Tony, it can't be cheese for me.
Yeah, 'cause I'm
Nah,
actually
you
doing
cheese.
button inputs. You going all the way back to the damn corner doing that gay ass ground pound.
No, I'll talk about Jump Force at this point. Talk about Jump Force. If
Oh, jump for it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, if
Never
what you
mind.
do to me in Mortal
Alright.
Kombat is considered just a combo and not cheese, and what I do to Irby in Jump Force is considered a combo and not cheese. Because,
consider all
man,
cheese.
oh man, I abuse the fuck out this game when I play Irby.
Yeah, he be doing some stuff. I'm holding the block button. I still get hit because of cheese.
So, okay, alright. So, explain your combo, Tony, since we're talking about these. Let's explain the strat behind the combos.
Alright, so with Mortal Kombat 4, the best way to really link a combo is to bounce the motherfuckers off the ground. You can figure out how to bounce a nigga off the ground and he's in the air. Well, then you got to be quick with getting these combos off because he won't stay in the air forever. So I would basically bounce the motherfucker off the ground, hit him with a couple more kicks, and if I have my what the hell is that shit called?
Your X Factor?
Yeah, I guess you'll call it the X Factor. If you have that,
Or X-Ray,
sorry
X-Ray.
for you. Yeah, X-Ray. If I got my X-Ray, that's like a 25 hit combo right there, boy. I feel bad for you.
Okay, so what I would do to Irby in Jump Force is I mained the electric element, and I attached moves to my electric abilities to enhance other moves. So what I would do is I would activate my momentary super gauge, where like you know in certain games where like you can do a super, but you have like the aura to be a little stronger before you use a super.
Yeah.
So like I would activate that aura, and I get him with I would get him with a combo, send him flying, do this move that makes me dash towards him, electrocute him in mid place, grab him. Grabbing him became a part of my combo because I realized when I can grab, it sends him flying, but I can still catch him in air with my super before he hits the ground. And then I'd hit him with my super, which would take out, on a good fucking setup, about 80% of his health.
Cheese. Fucking cheese. The whole damn game, cheese. Unblock will move when you're holding a block button. Cheese.
That's all. That's all. I'm just
Catching
saying,
you out of
man. If
air.
what Tony did isn't
Cheese
cheese, what I was doing
when you
ain't
holding.
cheese.
Yeah, you super cheesy. You CO of cheese.
Nah, dog. Nah.
Cheese.
Nah.
Ain't no way I'm supposed to be holding block and still get hit with some shit. Nah.
This is my man
Cheese.
Buddha.
And then, like,
Yeah.
yo, Tone, you know, in like fighting games, the old fighting games, if you hit a nigga hard enough or like in the right way, you can change the map on a nigga.
Yeah, you used to have that in Mortal Kombat 3,
Bruh.
where it was like you uppercut somebody to the next level.
I don't know what the fuck I was doing to Irby, but the fucking map changed and I went fucking nuts. Like, yo, I hit you into a different area, bitch.
Damn.
Cheese. All of it. Cheese. Fucking game. Cheese.
I'm playing terrible right now.
7 cheese Tuscano. Cheese.
Yeah, they're doing the boys dirty. Oh, let me tell you something, man. I used to hear these Jump Force stories all the time. It used to have me dying.
Bro,
Yeah.
hold on. If anyone wants to see, there is one clip in YouTube where, like, I just showed how bad it is. And I even showed Tony the clip on YouTube. Because, like, it was
Goddamn
just,
cheese.
it was so bad what I was doing to poor Irby. It's just,
Damn.
the title of the video is like, I kind of felt bad. That's it.
Cheese. Everything cheese.
Because I just caught this man in a fucking... First of all, in Jump Force, you can't just fucking keep hitting a nigga, bro. You have a limit to the combos you do. The
No,
guy
not
eventually
really.
gets invincibility frames
Oh,
if
yeah,
you hit him
yeah.
too much. So, like, what was weird about this one that I recorded, I remember, is that it never stopped me from, like, hitting him. Like, I felt like my combo went on way too long.
Yeah, you found that cheese. That's why I was doing that.
Nah, bro, because, like,
Cheese.
that's what
powers.
makes a combo in Jump Force so fucking intricate and, like, what made my super finish, you know, a little like finesse, because I have to account for the amount of times I hit you, and like some of the special moves hit you multiple
Nah.
times.
They don't even show up most of the time. I've only seen Invincible one time in all of my days.
Yo, what used to get Irby like so fucking upset was when like he'd have me open for a super and like I'd be blocking out of nowhere because I'm just holding the block button hoping it won't go through. And he's like, "Ain't no way I just hit you, bro. Ain't no way you're supposed to be blocking that."
Cause you be in the air, I do the same shit you do, and somehow your shit work. Nah, get the fuck out of here.
You might appreciate this. So there was one time, I'm not gonna say where we were at because you never know who's listening. But we were playing 2K19, and we were just playing regular NBA games. And you know, I like to set my defense up a little bit. You know what I mean? I set my defense up to where I leave the backdoor cut open, but because I understand defensive concepts in basketball, I know how to easily cut that off. Sometimes you get called lacking, but 9 times out of 10, I can stop that. So Carlos saw me do it, so he decided to set his defense up the same exact way I set mine up, and I warned him. I said, "Yo, your defense is going to be susceptible to the back door if you don't know how to guard it." Which I will say he did. He did do a good job guarding it. It's just, and I also told him, like, bro, you can play tight defense all you want. I know how to take that man off the dribble. It didn't work out too well for him that game.
Okay. See, it doesn't really matter here because the end result would have been the same regardless. But here's another example of like little details missing. What Tone failed to say was I was fucking losing regardless. My defense I was doing before wasn't doing shit. So I was like, fuck it, let me change it to whatever the hell he just did. Maybe I'll make something happen.
See, and now about these little details you were talking about, because you did it at the very beginning of the game when I did it.
But we played prior to that.
Did we?
Yeah, we played a couple times.
Oh, see, those I don't remember. I just remember that one specific time. No, no. I think we played 18. I never played you in 19.
No, but I'm saying like that day we didn't play just once.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I could have
no.
sworn I played. I thought I only played Mike that day.
No, it was kind
But
of just like rotating and blah blah blah, and of
okay,
course
okay.
we
See,
couldn't get you off
I
the
don't.
fucking stick.
Okay, see that I didn't remember.
But like, yeah, like ultimately didn't matter because I wasn't gonna change shit anyway. This nigga was whooping my ass. Tone plays me the same in 2K the same way he plays me in Madden. Somehow I'm like doing good, and then the second half kicks in, and it's just downhill for me from there. There's no any redeemable quality I had in that game was left in the first half, and gone forever, never to be found or heard from again. And then it's just a fucking blowout from there on.
I've always played better in the second half. I don't know what it is.
But
Like
I might be able to play.
no matter what happens, I'm usually going on a 20-point run in 2K. Always in the fourth quarter.
I might be better at 2K now that like I kind of got better at Madden because I got out the
Nah, it's a whole
mindset.
different animal.
No, it is, but my mindset, the same reason I was losing in Madden was the same reason I was losing in 2K, my mindset. Once I started going down, just started trying to chuck threes. Once I started going down in Madden, I just tried to do deep passes, and lo and behold, me beating you, Irby, in the Super Bowl was proof that like I can not resort to that.
Yeah, also man help you out that day too, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Well, listen,
Nah, I'm just kidding.
listen. We could talk about Madden helping people out all we want, because that last Super Bowl, bro, your fucking rookie that suddenly was a superstar instead of a star.
That was after the season though. But he
Man,
was
fuck
catching
after the
hella
season, before the
passes.
season, ain't no way they was supposed to catch that much shit, bro.
He was catching though. That boy had hands.
Tom,
For
I'm
days.
telling you, bro. He was a rookie, right?
No, he was a 2-year player.
2-year player. This nigga,
Yeah.
bro. I could do the same fucking exact play with a player with more stats, and like Irby I toss out the ball, and niggas gotta fight for it. I guarantee you, if Irby's not intercepting it, he's knocking that shit out of my hand, and it's incomplete.
Oh yeah,
This
Yo, let
motherfucker
me
caught
tell
the
you
shit all the time, bro.
bro, yeah. Let me tell you something. When it works for Irby, he's all for it. But God forbid if Henry Rose catches a one-handed catch that teeters the sideline over 3 guys and runs it in for the game-winning touchdown, he ain't liking that. But if it would have
You knew that pass was some shit. You even said
but it-
some shit at the time.
but if it works for him, he
Ain't
don't
nothing
give
wrong
a
with it.
fuck.
Ain't nothing wrong with it if it works for him,
Ain't
huh?
nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it if it works for him, boy.
Nah, that man.
That's
he
fucked
was
up,
cutting
Irby.
that
That's
shit.
fucked up.
That time Henry Ruggs cut that ball, he's running out of bounds, caught it one-handed, 2 people on him, 1 guy behind him. Somehow he stays in bounds and runs up the sideline. And there's
Now,
people right there.
can someone tell me?
Can
Can someone tell me if this is legal? Can a defender run out of bounds and then just jump in and strip you?
Yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
all right. I didn't know
See,
they
now-
could do that.
now-
he has to be forced out. Like you can't just willingly go out of bounds.
Bro, he
yeah.
willingly went out of bounds.
We're also
But see,
talking
it's
about
different.
Madden.
I would say it's different with Madden because they're not gonna call that
Bruh,
action.
Steve's dumbass
Like-
ran out of bounds and then jumped in and stripped me like 20 yards out from my end zone. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Is that even legal? Can you do that?
Now on offense, if your player runs out of bounds and then steps in and is the first person to touch the ball, that's a penalty. And you'll like
unless
I
he's
get
forced
that
out.
I get that a lot in the back of the end zone. Like
Yeah,
my guy
they take their route too wide or some shit.
Yeah.
That happens to me. My guy takes his route too wide sometimes.
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, Madden's another animal, bro. I still can't believe I scored 101.
Oh, so I guess I did hear something today or yesterday. I was in the middle of doing something, so I caught very little of it. But apparently, the reason why during this Resident Evil event, Resident Evil 4 the remake wasn't brought up was because they had to go back they had to go back to the
Redo it.
drawing board and completely redo it.
Yep.
Because I guess the company that the people that were originally doing it, I don't know. I don't remember if they were trying to stray too far away from the original or they were trying to make it almost like the same. I don't remember. But apparently that's why we didn't hear anything about it. I don't know if we're going to get that remake next year.
No, it's I think it's been pushed back to 2022.
Yeah.
Just like the rest of my life.
Damn, basically. So I'm
But
out here
it is what it
for
is.
nothing.
I always say that I'd rather you give me a game super late and perfect than rush out something I'm not going to be happy with. Take your time.
I absolutely agree.
Like
I wish they would have took another. I wish they would have took another year or two with Cyberpunk. I really wish they would have.
I think they just rushed Cyberpunk because, like, and it wasn't even supposed to be a console exclusive thing, but it's just because the next gen was coming out.
Well, no, they rushed it because the investors were like, all right, listen, man, it's been 7-8 years. They pushed it out because they wanted to make the money because they knew with the pre-orders that with the pre-orders they basically made the cost of production back.
And and but unfortunately the developers they let it get put out and like at some point to an extent that's not their fault, but same thing happened with Hideo Kojima and Konami where he's working on PT but Hideo Kojima wants to put out an S-rank game. He wants to put out a banger. He wants the shit he puts out to be the best thing in the world. And for that, he takes his time. Konami didn't want it to take his time. And that's where they were going back and forth, and ultimately the game got canceled. Now there's rumors that the game is going to possibly make a comeback. But that's the thing, bro. You care about a game, the investors...
Well, no, it wasn't PT. It was Metal Gear Solid 5. That's why PT didn't get put out because Kojima stopped working with Konami. Because Metal Gear Solid 5 wasn't even finished.
Yeah. But it was also PT. It was just like they had the article I read was like they had a falling out and he was taking too long and blah blah blah.
Yeah, like let the like I said, they don't.
The man be great.
They don't. They don't. Like I said, they only care about money. They don't give. Listen, Madden doesn't like. Oh my God, I can't even talk. I'm so mad. I remember when the scores first came out for Madden, they got. I think they got a 2 or some shit like that on Metacritic. So I think one of the developers went on some website and said, "Well, shit, a 2's better than a 1." Like, really? That's the kind of mindset you have? You should be embarrassed that you got a 2. Not that a 2 is better than a 1. If that's the mindset you going with, bro, you need to change careers, man. Because this just ain't for you. It's not.
Damn. Said a 2 is better than a 1.
Boy, he ain't lying.
He's
not lying.
That's accurate. That's doubled. He doubled a 1.
That's a disgusting mentality to have.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Like, bro, their Madden competitions don't even work right. I was watching one game where I think one person got kicked, and I think the prize pot was like $25,000. Just $25,000 on the line, and I lose because your game is fucking shit. I'm gonna be heated. that is just, man. Like I said, I'm over it. I, I'm just over it. It's disgusting.
Damn. All right. So, any last thoughts, comments, concerns before we wrap this up?
Drink plenty of water. Make sure you brush your teeth after every meal. And yeah, that's it.
Nigga, what? All right, Dad.
And go get this money.
Go get the shmoney.
Shoot.
Herbie?
I ain't got nothing. Stay warm. You know, be kind to one another. You know, uplift your fellow kings.
I mean, yeah, he's right. 'Cause at the end of the day, we at the end of the day, man, you can't only always rely on yourself.
Man,
Sometimes you need the people to be there for you, bro.
anytime I hear the term king from one of y'all niggas, it's never uplifting.
Oh, when you hear from Irby, it's never uplifting.
Nigga, I hear from you, it ain't uplifting either.
Yeah, I know. I just like throwing salt on Irby's name.
Dang. You just violated everything I just stood for.
Cause my man, the only time he called me a king is when he's beating my ass or something.
Nah.
Hell
No,
yeah,
man.
bro. All right, guys. So that was this episode. Actually, recommendations. We need recommendations. Do you guys have song recommendations for this week?
I got one. I think it's Russ Simmons' son.
Diggy.
Yeah, Diggy, that's the one. He got a song that I think it's like Do It Like You. And I was like, oh, okay, I like this. It came out years ago, but shoot,
Oh yeah, I think I bought that album. It was Booty Butt Cheeks.
I like that one song because they had Jeremiah on it. Which
Yeah,
wasn't
I
too
know which one
bad.
you're talking about.
Yeah, that song wasn't too bad.
All
Yeah,
right, mine
it's nice
is.
listening.
Where is it? I saved it. I'm try to be more organized now.
You won't.
I'm trying though. When It's Over by Four.
Sound like you got your heart broke.
Bruh, according to you guys, I don't got a heart, so I don't know how the shit could break.
That broke your chest.
How ironic that I picked this song. The song I'm going with is actually from Cyberpunk. It's called No Save Point by Run the Jewels.
No save point. That's when you be fighting the boss, huh?
I don't got a save point.
Oh, you don't know who Run the Jewels is, nigga?
Nope.
Nah.
Damn. With Killer Mike and LP?
And mentioning other people won't jog my memory.
That's basically the group right there.
Damn.
Killer Mike and LP.
Okay.
Niggas rat their ass off, man.
Any shameless plugs you guys want to mention?
No, I ain't got no shameless plugs.
All right, guys. Well,
Actually, yeah, I do have a shameless plug. Check out my OnlyFans. It's under Irby Ain't No Kang. I got feet pics, bicep and tricep pics. You know what I mean? Come on, at your boy.
Damn.
I'm editing that out. I would not condone that behavior, sir. No. Guys, me and Irby's anime talk show, podcast, whatever you want to call it, Herbal Synergy went live last week. Out on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Breaker, some other shit, Castnets. It's on YouTube. It's out there. It's out there. Give it a listen to. Second episode's out live right now on YouTube, on Spotify, on those other platforms. And if you're into video games, since we seem to talk about it more than anything, check out the gaming channel, Simply Gaming. The audio quality is better. The gaming is getting better, and yeah, we're always trying to evolve. Always trying to evolve. We'll stay tuned for next week on BigSin Podcast. We will catch you later. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.